Hallo Leute, guten Tag und Grüße aus Tübingen. Today is January 26th and it is a nice warm day for the winter. It's about 7 degrees. Normally it's been in the negative 3, 4, all the way up to 6 and 7, but that's pretty much at the peak of the winter season. Here in Tübingen we do get a little bit of snow, not a ton because we're at a lower elevation, but it is nice when we do. So it's actually quite ideal living conditions here. So it's been a while since my last vlog, but things are going well and I'm getting ready to make the jump to Ulm. We just recently found an apartment in Ulm and it's a great location, it's a great price. Ulm can be very expensive. It's a much bigger city than Tübingen and therefore attracts a lot of business, and there's the universities. I'll be studying at the Hochschule, which is the University of Applied Sciences, and so naturally there's a good market for engineering schools and firms all together. So we are going to be making the jump at the beginning of March, and then from March 1st to July 31st is when we're going to be moving back to California. And during that time I'll be staying in Ulm studying at the Hochschule, like I said. Yeah, so we're getting pretty close to entering our third phase of our study abroad program, and it's been great. Everything's been excellent so far. I've been learning a ton of German, learning just everything about European life, politics, history, literature, intercultural communication, and just a ton of stuff. But I'm really excited for this next endeavor because I'll actually be getting more into the focus of my major, which is in engineering. All I've really done up until now is study German so that I'll have sufficient language skills when I get to the Hochschule. So now I'm just working on brushing up on my German, getting as best as I can, working with tandem speakers so I can speak better and have better hearing comprehension. That's all going to prepare me for when I transfer next semester, because I'll basically be thrown in the deep end in a full-on engineering course that's taught in German. And all my classes now pretty much are fully taught in German. I have 1-2 classes that are in English, but we also do use German in those classes. So that pretty much about sums up our plans for the next month or so. It's the end of January, so we have another month left here in Tübingen, and as soon as that's done, we're gonna pack up and move into our new apartment in Ulm, and should be pretty excited. Pretty exciting. We're all looking forward to the adventure. It's bittersweet. The Germans say that you're laughing with one eye and crying with the other. It'll be bittersweet to leave Tübingen because it's such a beautiful town, and it's a college town. The average age here I think is 40, so it's a young town. Very progressive, green, liberal, you could say. A lot of protests that happen and a lot of student activists that I see around, so it's a cool environment. Kind of similar to Chico in some ways, in other ways totally not at all. but it's great. I got no complaints. So we will see you next time in Ulm. Tschüss.